You know, how do you top this? Apart, of course, from having you guys in there, right?
Yeah, shed a tear really quick.
No, man, I died a little, but then I came back to life.
Yeah, the group thing. You know, we could talk about maybe having 6 groups of 4 teams or something all day and all these things, but it's, you know, when you win, you don't complain as much. I'm complaining a little bit because I'm not in it still, but still fun.
We'll work on that, man. We'll work on that.
All right, here, Pistol Rounds live, Virtus.pro here on the CT side.
Yeah, VPs, so they will obviously be picking CT because they get to choose the map, and they also get to choose their side they're going to start on. So they'll be on the defense here, and they are very good on the defense. Fnatic will be starting off on their T side. So already we can see, actually, Fnatic pushing pretty aggressively up mid. They don't seem to be worried much. Yeah, actually, we'll go ahead and I'm so used to Anders doing it. I should be the one, and they're going to rush straight up on A. They do a good job of actually predicting where they're going to be setting up here.
Wow.
That's
what they needed.
Sorry, it was a bit of an overload there for a second, but like that is definitely definitely Fnatic reading VP and knowing that VP aren't going to be pushing out on that. For them to just bravely run
to
the
rush
whole
that
way.
A. Yeah, I like that play by Fnatic, but Virtus.pro holding strong there. Wow. By the time we got there, the pieces had fallen.
That was, but that's that. Like, you gotta have that A site kind of puts the fear of God in you, doesn't it? Like, you run on there, you don't have any flashes, you don't have anything going.
Do we have armor here on the?
No, we don't have armor on
Fnatic
right now.
Yeah, you can tell by the money, 1,800 only.
All right, so yeah, we'll take that up. This is actually them
pretty modest,
keeping options open. Really. The Pronax waiting, and Snacks is going to pick him up with the Swag 7. He's got another shot at it, too. He spots out Crims. So already there's some information gained there. JW is the one taking point up on short, and he's going to take a peek. Snacks is still here, though. He's got that swag. He needs to find it, but he's not going to get it. They're actually going to overexpose themselves and get caught. Everybody's here from VP. They don't really have any trouble shutting this down.
Well, solid play so far. I mean, is Fnatic going to... No, they're not. They want to stack up that money a little bit. T-side on this map can get a little rough.
Do you feel like it feels like a lot of teams have been saying, it's a bit like nuke-sided, basically, where, it's really heavily CT-sided. You can't expect to get more than 4 rounds out of your T-side?
It's kind of similar in that sense. Both the bomb sites are near each other, one's above the other, and both of them can be held off right at the fringe. So you could take a lot of space if you're T on this map, and it doesn't always mean you win the round. So I guess that's the only difference, is you can really get up next to both bomb sites.
Oh, this is sick right now. Snacks has managed to drop the bomb carry over here. It's just going to be Flush, the last man alive. P250, and he's not really going to be doing too much here. 1v4, I mean, if he can get the drop on Snacks somehow, change up the angle, maybe he can get something to work for him here, but other than that, it's going to be another round here for VP. With Fnatic getting no closer to actually planting a bomb. And the worst part is that they just gave 3 frags. Look at Snacks' money. Like, in the past 2 rounds, he's had like 6 frags or something. Like, that's
Bank
obscene.
of Snacks. We're open for business, baby.
Dude, he is like the Bank of Poland right now, official. That's it. The government signed a contract with him and everything. They're good. They don't have to worry about our recession.
The one difference, though, we aren't seeing Pasha pick up that auto sniper. So how is that going to affect their A-hold right now? Pasha's still going to go long. Difference is he has to get a little bit more in their face if he wants to get fragged. He's not going to. He's going to spot it. Not a bad idea. Fnatic's going quick on the B here.
Very quick. Look at this. JW even just trying to jump and see. He's going to have the nade here as well, but it should be all right. Snacks is going to be able to get past that fast enough. In the meantime, Flush over on the other side. Entrance to B is not going to really get too much going there.
I like this, though. It makes Virtus.pro use their smokes left. Still a minute 15 left in the round. What this is going to enable Fnatic to do is just spread them out a little bit. Now they can go back to A a little. You're going to see Olaf on the way up there. Maybe he'll ask for someone to come with him. But Taz!
He gets the wall bang through.
Taz!
Oh! And he almost gets Crims as well. Neo tagging him up. That is brutal. That is not how it's supposed to go here for the first buy round of Fnatic. That is certainly not going to help him. JW's trying to bring it back up on short, but he's not going to find it. That is brutal.
I thought Fnatic might have been trying to fall back here, but it looks like they're trying to keep it simple and just look for a pick here. But Virtus.pro is having a picnic here. 3 people in the bomb site playing very close to each other. It's going to be hard to trade positively if you're Fnatic here, but they're coming up the bottom of the sewer quickly right now.
Wolfmeister's the one who's going to try and push up on short right now. There's going to be help, though. They have solid holds. Snacks, Flush is going to be able to pick up Neo, and they're going to get 2
Big
kills
double
now
kill
off of
by
Flusha. Yeah, that's a lot of work done, and
Triple.
Flusha just continues to maul them. Pasha's waiting. He's going to have to push up. He's got Bialy, who's on sniper right now, though, so Flusha turns away. There you go. Bialy will pick up the frag. Bialy's still with the oversight here as well, but he decides to go for a surf and get down on ground level.
They have that molly left, but it's put out right away.
Oh, and there it is, man. Bialy.
Great wrist and aim control right there to finish that off. For a second there.
I did watch your video, man.
What's that?
I did watch that video, by the way. Wrist control.
My video?
Go and check out the YouTube.
Was it mine?
Yeah, it was yours.
I don't think I made the video. Someone made it for me. But either way, shout outs to my video.
The wrist control
I was talking about from elbow to wrist to that thing. But Bialy showing exactly how it's done there while he's still in the tournament. And maybe we need him to make me a video how to stay in the tournament. Either way here, Fnatic's going to be buying, not trying to give up control too soon. Now they saw that they could get up the short area in B last round, so now they're thinking, well, let's see how A works. So later in the half, we'll probably see Fnatic run a little bit more of a spread and maybe bounce between them more, but right now they're just trying to see where they can get picks, but Olaf taking a lot of damage, really.
Exactly. I mean, he's getting info apart, well, kind of like the obvious info, I guess, that, hey, by the way, guys, they're on A site. But still, that's not...
Taz ready to go for a second spam kill right there. Aim a little lower and start the lawn mower.
Get it done, son.
Jesus. Almost gets the second kill there. Hopefully Taz is... Yeah, he's going to delay that smoke. That's good. Now, what that basically does is it takes the strategy down an extra 15 seconds now. Mm-hmm. You know they're not going to be hit until about 40.
Yeah, and that is still cutting it close. In the meantime, on the other side, Pronax, he's managing to sneak way up onto the edge of a site. Oh, he turns away just as it goes in, and there's going to be flashes and smokes raining in on this side. Looks like it will be an A take after all, and Pronax is about to lead the charge. He goes jumping in and takes out Bialy and Bank, and that's really going to open things up here. He eventually gets taken out, but still, damage is done. Fnatic
Neo's got a wall of smoke here. That reload kills him, though. He's able to stay alive here. Virtus.pro is still in a good position. Flush is low on HP. Crims needs to get this frag on Neo right here if they want to win this round.
There you get it, man. Neo can't do it.
That's it.
That's pretty much it, because Snax is locked out. The smoke is just going to clear, but now they've got good afterplants.
I mean, Flusher was still low, so I guess if Taz got that shot at him, but that kill on Neo is huge because that would have really opened it up. They would have got out in the site, and that would have been it. So big round for Fnatic there, 4-1. Staying on top of their money situation because they were essentially broke. If they lost the round, that's a for sure save. That's a 6-0 on Virtus.pro right there. So huge round.
They need to just stop it. But now look at that. I mean, VP have been taking damage still in these rounds, and they are low now. But this was a big buy for them. Pasha's got that
with the auto sniper again. He's going to take his home right there by the garden. But JW and the rest of the crew going down at A. Great choice for them to go to that site because if they hit that auto sniper, it's tough to deal with at long here. Neo looking for a couple frags. He's going to stay patient here on this angle.
Yeah, it's a smart play here. Just kind of hang back. He's still got nades as well. Goes for the pop flash. They turn away, but he still gets a freebie, and he's going to get out of there as well. Sick trick play. And Bialy, in the meantime, found a lurker over here. So this is actually going to be a pretty interesting position. Pasha's actually going to be right behind him with this Scar 20. If he hits the right timing, this could open it up. Bat. Oh, and he gets caught. Hello. Oh, no. Now it's going to be Bialy. Pronax actually does manage to take out Pasha, who was lurking on short, but now it's all going to be about Bialy here. Not the best position for him either because they're actually going to be able to get around corners. He actually has to come and hunt them down in a 1v2. It's not likely, and Pronax will find the frag after a peek.
Well, big round by Fnatic. Virtus.pro tight on money. Might want to get a save here. They could buy potentially with the CVDs and mags and use smokes wisely, but they know Fnatic would probably just wait those out.
Yeah.
So I think it's a wise decision here to just stay humble.
I mean, how, like, VP, going into this half, how many rounds do you think they want to actually give up to Fnatic before they start to get worried? Like, are you comfortable in this situation?
They definitely want to stay in the double digits this half. Otherwise their confidence might stray.
That's a good point. Olaf Meister is not going to get flanked. He's not going to go connector. Two guys were waiting there for VP. So VP with a bit of the crossfire setup, but in the meantime, Fnatic really taking their time. They don't want to walk into any trap. They should realize now that the trap is actually not against on the other side of the map.
Pronax was essentially the bait there. He was able to jump out. If he sees and he gets shot at, they all read and react. But Virtus.pro just looking for the exit frags now. Keep their P250s, good eagles.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind actually seeing Snax try and get set up for a situation here, but you got a man lurking behind him as well, JW. He's hunting Snax. He's just going to be right behind him. They're actually walking circles around each other right now. On the other side, Bialy, he could try and get through if he tries. I mean, he hears the steps coming in from Crims. They're going to try and walk out of here now, and they're just barely going to make it out, and the only man who was alive was Snax, actually, and he gets overrun completely. Scary, though. Scary. Fnatic, man, this is really early on in the half. They've got to be feeling really confident about this right now because this is so early on in the half for them to have 3 rounds and a bank. Like, that has got to take a lot of pressure off their shoulders on a map where it really is a struggle to get T-side rounds.
Yeah, and it's very unfortunate that Fnatic went B that one round. Pasha had the auto sniper because in that game versus Dignitas, Pasha had like 18 kills in the first 5 rounds, I think.
Jesus.
Or 15, something like that in the first couple rounds. So he was dominating with the auto sniper. A little bit different start from him, but not bad.
Ooh, nice timing on the flash. That just stops JW cold.
And this is something Fnatic's doing better than Dignitas was versus Virtus.pro. They're taking that courtyard quick, and it makes Virtus a little bit more scared of the execute. They're worried about B now, so it's harder for them.
They're constantly having to check here, trying for there's just blind shooting right there, and Taz actually losing pretty severely on that. But look, this is going to be the flank coming in here from VP. They're just going to try and constrict on Fnatic right now, get them boxed in, and Fnatic don't actually have anybody watching behind them. This could be perfect timing here for Neo if he comes around this corner right now. Pasha's already found one through connector, and he's going to be able to just eviscerate the push. JW shot in the back, and this works perfectly for VP. They don't really have too much of a chance. Oh, that smoke is going to cost it, but Flusha still manages to turn around and get a kill. Only problem is that the bomb is dropped over there, and he has to come and find it.
Nice try to get a second frag there, but yeah, good hold by Virtus.pro. And I actually didn't watch Neo throughout the round, but it looks like he just pushed past the toilet, down those stairs, up the sewer.
Passed all the way
ladder.
into Z-spawn. Like, he got in right behind them. And he hit that timing, too, because sometimes, you can get that flank, and then you're just like that second behind.
Yeah, and they already took the sight on your boys.
Exactly, right? Then this time around, Neo actually gets a frag on JW before he can even get past. That was really nicely done there.
Looks like we're finally going to see an A hit from Fnatic here. Or at least a take. There's still, like you said, a lot of space in this map. Even if they try to go for this pick, they still have time to fall back here. Pasha in the open, dangerous.
Yeah, JW going to find that pick. JW's got
He wanted to get away, which is not a bad idea, but maybe Bialy could have told him, stop. Stop, no, hide in the toilet.
Just get, hold on. I ate Taco Bell earlier. You like Taco Bell?
Cheesy Gordita Crunch.
I can go with that. Yeah.
Crunchwrap Supreme.
Get a quesadilla with it too.
But coming from California, man, I have to pay homage to the Mexican food at all times. Mexican food in California reigns supreme, just like Fnatic is about to in this round. Another big pick. Coming up the B site, Virtus.pro has no numbers in the site here. If Neo goes down here, one of them goes down here, it's probably going to be a save by Virtus.pro for the last 2 weapons. But they're still trying to look for a frag here. Bialy gets one, keeps the dream alive here. But JW takes him down. In this situation, do they want to go for it? It's dangerous. They could try to go for a 2-on-1 on this guy close, which they're going to peek him. But they are going to fall back.
Yeah, at this point, they have to actually hold on to their guns here. They don't have
Yeah, I mean, you want it, but your pride can only hold on so much. At one point, you just got to give up the round sometimes and maintain that money control.
Maintain that economy. I mean, but that's the thing, it's like sometimes you wonder, when is it good to be backing off and when is it good to be actually just taking the risk?
Yeah.
There's so many factors involved.
It's just still pretty early on in the half. I think Virtus.pro wants that momentum. If they go down there, then they're guaranteed not going to get an auto sniper into Pasha's hands. But if they can even survive this round as well, Snacks could drop an auto sniper potentially. But are they going to go for it now?
They're going to go for a buy now.
Well,
okay then.
I'm also into this. They just got to use their smokes wisely. If they pre-smoke too much, Fnatic waits it out, they're done just as well. So I'm curious to see how they choose to do their defense here. JW,
man. He's dancing right on the edge. Yeah, man. He's the whirlwind. This is now going to be basically VP trying to lock down this side. I believe there's 3 guys holding here as well. Snacks is going to be crucial. Pronax and Crims are going to be walking up, and they do manage to spout out. Snacks, Neo is waiting so close to this. If they come rushing past this angle, look, the flash goes in, and that ruins everything for Neo.
Ooh. Still gets a big frag there. Too bad Neo didn't turn earlier. Such small little things that make such a huge difference there. We saw Virtus.pro with a little bit better coordination first time versus Dignitas there. Maybe, I'm not sure. Maybe mentally in this game, they feel Fnatic's presence more than Dignitas's, and it could be affecting the micro chemistry there a little bit.
You feel like it's the nerves that it might be setting in a little bit?
It could be. I mean, I was talking to the Virtus.pro boys out there, and I feel like they were a little down on themselves for how they even won the Dignitas game. I feel like they were not happy with even that victory. So
yeah, the first thing that Pasha told me was just, we make too many mistakes. If we make those mistakes versus Fnatic, we're going to lose. And I was like, damn, you can't be coming out of a hard best of 3 like that. And the first thing you say is not like, hell yeah, we did it. It's we screwed up.
Yeah, so that could be affecting them right there. Maybe they're not doing the little things right. Like right there, if Snacks maybe called that flash Neo turn, Neo might get 2 with the CZ right there, and that's a round win.
That flash. It's such a shame because they were about to push back, and then the flash actually forces Fnatic back as well.
So we'll see now. It's another save from Virtus.pro, essentially, with only Bialy having the gun.
And as far as Fnatic are concerned, they're fully bought up, and they've started to get that bank back a little bit as well. It's going to be close push in here from VP, actually. Pasha, of course, getting out on long. He's going to get tagged down fairly low, down to 19 HP. In fact, and he could get hunted down, and he will.
Yeah,
Crims is going to find him. This could be interesting here, actually, the push-up connector. They do want to hold this fairly aggressively. The only problem is that there's not really anybody here from Fnatic. Flush is the only one over here who's kind of causing a diversion. Bit tricky for him, though. I mean, he gets that kill on Taz, but if he gets dropped, that's a rifle that Fnatic can't really do anything about. It goes right to VP.
The Virtus.pro guys are in a position to maybe get a couple guns here, but it's going to be tough. Oh.
Okay, then Bialy.
Spray down. I mean, that's where the M4, A4 could have come into play a little bit there, but yeah.
Yeah, exactly right. That extra 10 bullets.
Honestly, though, I'm seeing a lot of people using the silence on the CT side this tournament. It's making me a little bit insecure about my choices early in the tournament because I love the extra ammo. Whenever I get that first kill with the A4, the second, third come a lot easier with it. But when I don't get that first kill, that's when I'm thinking maybe I should have had the A1 because it's.
You feel like it encourages not laziness, but bad tendencies. Like, oh, I'm just gonna spray. I'm gonna spray even
A4,
more.
maybe.
More.
Yeah, maybe. I got caught off guard a couple times on Inferno right maybe with it.
You feel like because Hiko swears by it, right?
Yeah, I mean you could just carry the spray so much, and Hiko's a big sprayer. I think the problem is when the guy catches you off guard, sometimes the silencer is much more of a laser beam.
And it sounds like pew lasers too.
Pew.
Come on. That was it, man.
So
the first day I heard
here.
it was love at
Looking to
first
flush
sight.
Taz out the sewer here.
Flush. He's just worried a little bit about the backstab here. That fresh smoke going down is going to burn a bit more time off that clock. Fnatic, in the meantime, have taken over the rest of the map. So they've got control of long, mid. They're slowly herding VP back to the sites, which is pretty much where VP want to be winding up anyway. I mean, VP would like to be able to pop Fnatic in the nose a little bit earlier just to keep him honest, but this is still safe play coming out here from VP. I mean, do you agree with this ultra passive way of holding as well that we've been seeing? Teams have different ways of approaching it, and VP have a really aggressive CT side.
Virtus.pro, when they had that all sniper, were playing aggressive on the long.
Yeah.
Now that they're not, they're playing passive, and I said before, it's fine as long as right here, can they counter so they can throw that molly? Do they have another smoke in their hand? They don't. No one on the Virtus.pro does. So this is where Fnatic's able to pick in. Big frag by Pasha is going to show them that they're not at the site. Big kill by Snacks. Now they got a pinch here on the T's here. It's a good position right now for Virtus.pro to win this round. But Snacks going down. Key kills that just happened.
Yeah.
Down to a 1-on-1.
But Bialy, he won the last one-on-one we saw him in. Does he get this one too? No, he does not. Crims will pick it up. And Crims just doing big work here.
This
HP 57.
Not looking good for Virtus.pro right now. T-side has been seen to be the tougher side lately. But like I said, man, without the pistol and without that money, things could just be just as lopsided. Everything could just switch around that easily. I just don't know if Virtus.pro can do the same thing on T-side. They had some good executes, they had good coordination, but Fnatic is just so good at dancing around coordination.
Exactly. That's the thing. I mean, and Fnatic aren't really interested in letting you set up either. They might really just try and push in and get you, catch you by surprise. JW, though, is going to get overwhelmed, actually, by Bialy, who came in to flank. He's going to be able to pick up that AWP, but Fnatic, they might just be walking into Pasha here. Pasha's got that CZ, so he can do some damage if Flusha goes jumping in, but he goes jumping past, and now Pasha has to be patient. Pronex is going to go running in, and there you go. A free frag there, and Pasha doesn't get it.
11 HP, but there's still a little bit of hope here left for Virtus.pro here. If Snacks could get a shot off,
they've got the guns.
They got the guns. Snacks low, or Pronex rather.
That's the thing right now. They've actually got the guns and Snacks. Oh, he's going to get caught by Pronex so fast there by Pronex. Neo jumps into Pronex. Pronex, man.
I don't know if that was a pre-fire or a reaction shot, but either way, kudos to Pronex there for securing this round of victory right here.
Pretty much. And Bialy, he's still over on the file.
You know, I saw Fnatic chilling during the break earlier. Pronex was going hard on AMAT.
Yeah.
Maybe it's paying dividends right here.
He goes on Brutal CS, actually. It's pretty funny. Like the the Swedish AMAPs.
servers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's always on those. He spends a lot of time on those, along with.
I like to see your strat callers trying to pick up the frags there, because generally Crims, JW, Olaf, Flusha, generally Pronax isn't one of the people you hear about.
But that's the funny thing. It
kills.
feels like since the change, and it feels like this has been going on for months now, obviously, but since Crims and Olafmeister have come on the team, it feels like Pronax has been getting a lot more frags. Like he has been, maybe he puts himself in positions now, or he feels that confidence in his team where he's able to just sit down and hold mouse one.
Be part of it.
That's the thing, because it felt like it was almost overnight. Like all of a sudden, this guy's just ripping heads off left and right, and he hired those guys to do the job, but he decides to do it for him. It's a bit weird. But this is interesting here coming out from VP. They've actually got a double op play set up, so we haven't seen this yet out of VP.
Quick B strat. I'm curious how this is going to work for Fnatic here, because they're all in the courtyard there, looking for a quick frag over the wall. Is Taz going to try to spam again? He's coming. Oh, there's the spot.
There's the peek. Do they go for the counter boost or not? He's going to spot them out there, but Neo's actually the one picking up the damage here. Snacks is going to be able to potentially catch JW off guard. Shot goes out, and he's not going to get it. And Neo is actually the one who's going to work right now. Snacks is going to get overwhelmed. Neo still here, holds off short, gets that shot, and now it's just Flusha alive. Last man here standing for Fnatic in a 1v4. And the bomb is in a bit of an awkward spot. Like, he's got to try and sneak his way in, but it's just not going to happen.
Much needed round right there by the Polish crew. They need to get this last one as well. Pasha, they got the ops, they got what they need. I'd like to see Pasha get aggressive, maybe pick someone quick playground here, and then hopefully Virtus.pro expects Fnatic to immediately head to B, and they lock him down there. So we'll see if this is going to prove right, but no one from Fnatic heading towards the A side.
No, man, they don't. They realize maybe it is just like a situational thing as well. Like, they have such a good read on VP. They know where to go. And look at this. Taz is going to be able to get a 1-for-1 trade. Goes to Snacks now, who's just going to try and hold them off from the site. He's got the nades to do it as well. But the nades are coming in from Fnatic. You can just see them. They're going through the air like fireworks right now. And the bomb gets planted.
Tough situation here for Virtus.pro. They got smokes up, walls against them. Snacks finding his way through it, though. Going to go down, it looks like, in a second here, unless he gets through, and he does. But still gets fragged by Flusha.
Yeah, this is really rough. Bialy tries to walk in here. Pasha's got his AWP, but they have to try and check left. He's not going to get it. Crims will be the one to pick up that frag. Bialy then going to walk in and take Crims out, but he gets caught by Olafmeister, and that is it. Fnatic actually coming out ahead on T-side overpass. That is brutal. That is not how it's supposed to be. Like, at worst, VP should be rocking 9 rounds, and it should be 6.
Yeah, and that would still not be that awesome.
Yeah, that would still be really rough.
I mean, we saw, what was it, the Navi versus iBuyPower game, right? 14-1 into 16-13.
Yeah.
So CT side can be, T side rather, can be tough. And I don't know if Virtus.pro did enough right there. They need this pistol. I mean, that goes without saying. I haven't.
Oh, it really feels like Fnatic.
Yeah, I don't really know what to say for VP right now. They just need to start doing some amazing things.
They need to start landing the shots, right? Like, you can have all the fancy strats, but if you're not hitting those shots, it's going to come back to haunt you. And this is something we've talked about a lot, really. It's just, you can have all the big calls, but you need to have the confidence to land the shots when you need to. And right now, that's not what VP have. Maybe getting this pistol will do the trick, though. And they could potentially go for it. They're going very quickly up to short here, and this could be an opportunity. Bialy will get smoked off, though. Perfect timing there. HENA to chase him out. He is not welcome. But they haven't really committed anywhere. Like, Fnatic go for VP rather, go for the very quick pokes around just to force out gear, basically.
Yeah,
and then
not a bad decision so far. It looks like they're going to be able to get up into the A site with not too much defense there.
Oh, what a shot, Taz!
Great couple of shots there. Taz was telling me before the game that he doesn't feel like he's been making enough of the plays that he wants to, and he's proven himself wrong there. Easy round for Virtus.pro there as Taz opens it up.
Dude, Taz, man, those were
Polish
beautiful.
sausage they never ate.
Oh, now JW gives away his position, and now he's just going to get boxed in here. He tries to take the fight as best he can. They're going in for the knife. Neo gets the kill with the gun at the end, but Neo, that was a bit cheeky there. That could have gone south real quick.
Reminiscent of us versus Planet Key.
Yeah, man. Was that the first thing that you guys thought of when it came down to the rounds? If we hadn't, if we hadn't tried to go for that knife.
I mean, that ended up not being a factor. It ended up being just between the 3 tied teams, but it could have been more of a factor if.
Well, the rounds, right?
Yeah.
Like,
well, no, it didn't. The rounds were only between the 3 tied teams.
Okay.
Yeah. It's basically because LDLC and Virtus.pro had such a close game and ours wasn't as close.
Well, that's the thing, man, when it comes down to it.
So Virtus.pro here running a nice spread on the eco. Crim's looking to get one, but he doesn't come down the stairs there. The CZ right there would have been ready.
Well, this is actually a pretty decent position now for Crim's.
Yeah, Crim's might be able to get a flank on, and Pronax could probably get one. This is actually looking pretty good for Fnatic right now because they know everyone on Virtus.pro is.
They're going to be trying for it. Pronax, he's going to get overwhelmed eventually, but there's still a man at the back of the site. Flusha has not given away his position. He's just doing Flusha things. It's down to Pasha now in a 1v2. Crims, they're both here. And guys, if you want to see LDLC versus Na'Vi, that's happening at the same time over on twitch.tv/ESWC. So we were running both semifinals at the same time, just so you know. So if you're wondering about that match, go and check it out there. But as far as this match is concerned, Pasha, he's going to go for it. He's just going to plant and go for the spray. He's got lots of bullets, but he gets overwhelmed. The point blank CZ follow-up round win, and that is not going to help Fnatic. No, it's not going to help VP, basically. It's going to help Fnatic plenty.
See, it sucks because I saw Virtus.pro. They wanted to beat the rotations. They wanted to get into the site quick. But whoever Pronax killed first on Virtus.pro there, I'm not sure who it was, maybe Neo. Someone got in there a little bit too quick, and then that just made the whole trade dynamic of 1, 2, 3, we call it, when you're running in the site. First guy baits the shot, kind of tunnel vision. Second guy trades. Third guy tries not to take as much damage. Well, that little kind of 1, 2, 3 got split up. Pronax got the frag, and the next two weren't right there to get the trade.
Right.
Like I said, man, Virtus.pro, their teamwork that we saw last game versus Virtus.pro or versus Dignitas might just be slipping a little because they're in their own heads too much. They might be a little intimidated by Fnatic's presence recently and all the current events that's been happening.
I think there's also like the pressure of not being able to let it slide. You know, if you start noticing mistakes and then you dwell on those mistakes, it gets really tough to get around that.
Fnatic already having 4 players rotate. This is going to be an easy round for Fnatic.
Let's see Pronax. He's got the positioning. Just picks him up left and right. And this is now going to be him getting overwhelmed. Position here from Wolfmeister, though, down in secret. Not going to manage to do it. They're actually doing some pretty decent damage here, VP, in the end.
Yeah, that was actually kind of surprising.
I mean, they still get 2 kills. They nearly take out Flusha.
But that's the benefit of Fnatic's playstyle. I mean, it was a pretty simple decision to all rotate there. But one thing that Fnatic does well is the risks they take and the battles they get into, they seem to have another rifler right there. Constantly. Whenever I play them, it's so tough to find them isolated. They're together. Even right here again, Crims and Olaf going to go together and just try to get some kills.
Yeah, they go up exactly. But that's the thing, man. Always be in a position to get a refrag. Always be in a position to be able to support your mate or guard a weapon. Or it's Fnatic are just seems like steps ahead of the competition.
And the thing is, it's not like amazing strategy that you've never heard of. It's just things that it's hard to apply it throughout the round that consistently. And that's why, like a team like NIP, those guys, I have no doubt that they can come back stronger than ever, but something is affecting that process for them throughout the round right now. And their team is just not playing together as much as they want throughout the round. And it's unfortunate. Fnatic's doing it well, and they're one of the best teams in the world right now. Crim's taking down one. Looks like it's going to be another easy round for Fnatic here.
Yeah, they're going to have the smokes to block this off as well. 50 seconds left, though, so VP could potentially wait it out. Neo's trying to sneak his way onto the site right there, but he's going to get, thrusted back. But yeah, that's the thing, man. It's all about having confidence in the plays, and when it's not there, that's what's going to wear at you. Snacks with the boost, clever here, using the smoke to their advantage, but then he walks right into Olafmeister, and that's pretty much the end of that story. And now we're down to 30 seconds, so this is starting to get to be go time here. They really have to try and get onto this site now, VP, and crack it. But Bialy is going to be the man to pick up the first. The first frag for VP, that is. Bialy still alive. He's got the scout, goes for the tag. But the quote pansy, not the frag. And this
Fnatic in a great position now. I wouldn't be surprised if you just see Fnatic playing kind of aggressive on the A side, but at the same time, I mean, they can kind of do whatever they want. It's Virtus.pro's game to try to win here.
Right.
Fnatic has to mess up, I think, right now. They got money. They got the guns they need, and they are going to get a little aggressive on the toilet area here.
Again, it's that tag team combo, Crims Olafmeister. They work so well together, like all the way back from when they were on LGB, just tearing things up. These guys have got a lot of experience watching each other's backs.
And sometimes that's all it is. It's not always how good the setup is. It's just how good are you playing off each other. You know, the setup might be something random on the fly, but if you know what each other are doing, sometimes that's all that matters.
Absolutely. That sounds like LDLC just picked up a pistol. That's what I'm thinking it is.
I'm hearing some kind of roar in there, but big frag by Bialy through the smoke there. They needed that frag to be able to spread Fnatic's defense thin. Fnatic still has 2 guys at the B bomb site, though. But if they're not careful here, they need to take down Pronax. Big frag there.
Yeah, we're watching now. I mean, Bialy's down to 2 HP, but he's still taking point with this bomb. You're going to have Taz. You're going to have Snacks trying to take points.
This
Snacks
is
looking for
dangerous
that
for
entry.
Virtus.pro right now. All of Fnatic is pretty much coming to the bomb site.
Yeah, but they've actually whittled them down now to the remaining 2 members, Olofmeister and Krims. Krims up on Sniper, does manage to pick up one, and Olofmeister pushes up and takes out the other. So it's like...
See, they had the site, but they were down in that
area.
The area right past the sewer right there. They need to take the sewer area behind the bomb site where the CTs hold from, and that's the thing is, it's a whole fort down there. You can just stay alive, and they got the rotator there.
It's those different levels, basically. It's like if Krims is alive in Sniper, you're going to have a real tough time getting over to where Olofmeister's holding from Pit, right?
And again, same defense out of Fnatic every round. Not too overextended over here today. 3 at B.
Flusha, JW, they're just mopping them up right now. JW actually going to get caught. Flusha not going to get it. It's going to be Pronax there to shut down that kill.
They're still going to pick up his op. A pretty relevant frag there by Virtus.pro. They need to find a way to break Fnatic's defense here. And I think the best bet would let Pasha go to try to pick out A a little bit. Send someone with him, get an escort with him, try to pick off Olaf or Krims. And
I mean, that's
something out.
Exactly. I mean, a lot like they have to find like an entry frag basically here. They got to do something here to shake up Fnatic because they have way too much energy, or rather, they have way too much momentum, and they still go for somewhat passive hold. At least with Pasha, they're not using Pasha to really create opportunity here for them. They're kind of just letting Bialy Snacks kind of charge forward with Taz. I mean, Snacks is currently lurking over on the B side. But
see, this is where Virtus.pro is probably going to do their normal smoke execute. But all that seems to do is give extra cover for Fnatic because JW's already there. They still got their smokes and mollies. JW uses the smoke that his teammate threw, and they're going to get around it. Yeah. See, now that Virtus.pro's there, it kind of takes away...
Oh, so close. Oh, there it is, and JW wins it. The duel. And Pasha, despite his best efforts, he's going to get caught. JW now is just going to turn this into a shooting gallery. He's going to miss the shot on Bialy. That smoke is still there. He gets the shot on Taz. And now this is just all JW. Tries to rush through, see if he can't catch somebody off guard. But it's Bialy, it's Snacks. And Bialy does manage to pick up Pronax. Still staying with JW, though. He's going to stay alive in this. And it's Olofmeister who actually managed to pick up Bialy. Last man alive is Snacks, and he's just rotating over. He can't really do too much in this position unless Olofmeister overextends here.
I mean, it seemed like Virtus kind of tried to pick in, which is what I said might be a good idea. But you run into that wall if there's not like that. Like the second you get spotted, you don't have a reaction. And your smokes don't go up. Yeah. And that's what happened is they just kind of were like, oh shit, we're in the middle of the battle now, the fire, and you can't be caught there. And at a choke point like that, without some kind of smokes to help you, because then, like you saw, JW was able to just run around.
Play the boxes,
jump on top of things. If they smoked out the side a little bit more, but like I said, it's a split-second decision when you're already falling like flies.
All right, these positions here make me think that they want to do that, but look at that. I mean, Fnatic right now with the read, they've got 4 guys on the B side. They're starting to rotate a couple of them back up and towards A, but for a while there, if VP had gone for anything kind of aggressive, Fnatic would have been in the perfect spot to deal with it.
Yeah, and it's not a bad play. The sites are so close together.
Yeah.
And you're able to spot that A from so passively. Fnatic in a good position. They're not smoking off Olaf. I'm not sure why. That's going to bite him in the ass again. But they're falling back. Nice flake here. Or a fake here.
This is a nice play here by Flusha. It's Taz who's actually causing a bit of a rotation in the meantime over here. He finally gets shut down by Krims, and Flusha, he spots Neo getting past, but he's out of bullets. He goes for the reload, but now they know that Neo's up in the tunnels.
This could actually hurt Fnatic or Virtus more than it helps Fnatic, because they know.
They do manage to bring it back. They bring it back to a 2-on-2. This is interesting, but Pronax will drop the last, or the bomb planter at least denies that, so VP can't put Fnatic on the clock right now. It's all about Snacks, just basically turning this into a 1v1. He needs to catch somebody peeking, but he's only got 20 seconds left to do it with. And it's going to be a very clean final round of this map. 16-7, and despite VP getting some kills, Fnatic never really seemed to lose control of the situation with Pronax and Krims.
Yeah, and at the end there, it looked like Neo made a good play getting him to spawn, but Flusha spotted him, and it actually turned into Virtus.pro's detriment, because then Neo could be telling his guys, wait, I'm flanking, and now they're trying to hold, whereas Flesha knew they were flanking, so he's able to go make a play and get kills. So Fnatic one step ahead of Virtus.pro on this map. What is the next map now? It's in Inferno.
We're past Inferno and Dust 2. Yeah,
Inferno
so
Dust
it's going
2.
to be Inferno.
Yeah, so can't be eating my baguette.